Hey Dance Moms fans, we are back with episode 20. Miss Lorianne Gibson is still in the house and she's on fire. Stay tuned.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AFTERBUZZ.
Hey Dance Moms fans, we're back with episode 20. Lorianne Gibson is still in the studio and she is on fire. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Uh-oh. Living where?
I'm
Doing what? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, that's such an old video.
Hi guys! Yay! Look at us! Full panel! Back with you tonight at AFTERBUZZ.
Finally.
We're
reunited.
Oh, yes. I was here last week, but I kind of ditched.
Wow.
I missed you guys.
So Becca
Yeah.
just chose not to be here. I'm just kidding.
Well,
She's
I was
very
here,
busy.
but busy.
She's super busy.
But I missed these girls.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for, did you guys miss us the way that Becca did? Thank you for tuning in from week to week. We are back, chugging along with Miss Lorianne Gibson still in the studio. But,
The Truth Awards.
But before we go into the episode, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Tamra Brown. You can find me on social media at Hey Tamra.
Hello. I'm Nichola Fynn. You can find me pretty much anywhere on Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm Karina Vargas. You guys can find me everywhere on Twitter and Instagram at KarinaXVRGS.
I'm Becca Brown. Y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV.
She sure does.
Becca B Talks TV.
Talking a lot. Hey, and we have 3 people in the chat right
Yay!
now.
Hey,
What's up?
call 'em out,
TJ,
call 'em
Lisa,
out.
and Brendan.
TJ,
Woo.
Lisa, and Brendan.
Yay.
TJ, Lisa, Brendan, what's up? Hey guys.
Tamra has a song for you now.
Yeah.
It'll be on iTunes tomorrow.
It sure will. It will be me and the guy that wrote the song about being a vegan.
Yeah.
Tearing up the charts.
Oh, yeah. Who could forget?
Fantastic.
So, you guys, did you expect Lorianne to still be in the game this long?
No.
I thought she was just making a little cameo.
Right? Yeah. She seems to want to stay, girls.
I think she definitely wants to win.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to leave without her winning.
That's
Ooh.
true.
She's got a fire lit under her butt now. Like, she's tired of losing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She's interesting. She escalated in this episode.
For
pretty
sure.
quick.
Good.
I mean, I think this episode was like my favorite she was in, just because I feel like she gave the tough love Abby normally does. At the same time, though, I don't appreciate the whole Nia Cameron situation,
Ooh,
Yeah.
That was a lot to
Yeah.
take in.
which we'll get into.
She was definitely like, I feel like her pride has been getting hurt lately from losing, and so she's really feeling like, oh, my name and my portfolio and my credentials just aren't like pulling my weight anymore. I have to like prove myself at these like kiddie dance competitions now, and she's really starting to like fear the fire, feel like the wrath of the moms and stuff. So
Her problem is that she still doesn't know how to choreograph dance
this-
competition dances.
Right.
She knows how to choreograph dances that are meant for the stage.
commercial and television,
Right.
and
not
Commercial, yeah.
for
hmm
competitions
Totally.
like this.
And what's weird is because we saw Gia, but she was back last week too, helping her out.
Gia.
Which I have something to say about that later on when we talk about the dances.
Okay,
Right.
put it in your pocket.
I will.
Save it.
So this episode, we kind of start out with the moms lamenting the fact that they haven't been winning like they usually do, and what's going on. Like, we all had such high hopes for Lorianne Gibson, but they're just not pulling out the wins like they thought they would be. The minis still haven't been dancing, so the moms are just a little bit disgruntled to start out with. We don't do a pyramid this time. I think she's still trying to figure out what if that works with Lorianne or not.
Right.
Yeah.
She
Right.
did kind of like a D-list, C-list,
Oh, yeah.
B-list.
I thought
and,
that
like, I was like,
interesting.
yeah.
I was like, this is what you do with like celebrities.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, she still hasn't come off the celebrity
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
And it's like, and when you do it with celebrities, I think it's kind of an insult when they're like.
And I felt like it's also like grade school. It's like, oh, you get a D for your performance, you get a B
Right.
for your
That is
performance,
kind
and I
of
was
like
like,
how it
oh, okay.
was.
Right,
It's like you failed this
Yeah.
week.
yeah.
She kind of cracks me up the way she just like literally has to drop a celebrity name like every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
just,
so
like,
true.
That's
She's like,
really
I worked
like-
with this person, and this person was so much easier to handle than like these
Yeah.
moms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
even when it's not appropriate, like she's just like, oh, I need some coffee. I'm so tired. You know, it reminds me of this time I was with Mariah Carey, and she was so tired. You know, she was like,
She's so exhausted.
Yeah, me and Mariah having coffee together, you know,
she just got always, yeah.
What
Oh.
one time?
I have to pick up my dry cleaning this afternoon. You know who has a good dry cleaning guy? Prince. He always had the most. Well,
Right.
she's just got to bust it
I'm
out.
gonna go to one of Tamra's conferences.
So we start out with a couple duets and the group number. So she gives out the duets to starting out with Kalani and Nia. Very exciting. We never get to
Yeah,
see,
we never get to
never
see
get to see
that.
the two of them
Never.
Yeah.
together.
It's different. I like that when she stepped in, she started giving Nia and Cameron and Macy more spotlight chances,
Mhm.
Yeah.
especially for Macy, as we've said in
Yes.
on previous after
I think-
shows. It gives her a chance to shine, like she should, and she got to shine in it doing a different genre than hip hop in this episode.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Macy.
I
Me
am
too.
too.
There, I said it.
Her name trips me up a little bit because I feel like I'm never saying it right.
Right. Because
Because
it's
it's
spelled
not
like
Ma-
Maisie, but they
Well-
pronounce it Macy.
Yeah, it's Mace.
Yeah, it throws me off. But hey, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites.
She's super fun to watch. So it's very exciting that Nia and Kalani have a duet, and then Kendall and Bryn have a duet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And did
yeah.
you guys notice Bryn's mom like made a little comment? She's like, shocking, after like they did a duet. And I was like, I mean, it's not like they're always doing duets together. I
It
don't
was
know
so
what she
catty, this
Yeah,
one.
no,
I was
they
like,
should be
oh,
hit by that.
yeah.
I mean, out of the team, if you think about it, I feel like the reason they do duets a lot together is because they kind of are the same height.
Yeah.
They're the closest in height.
Yeah.
And it just works well and looks better on stage to the judges when you have people who are the same height and kind of maybe build
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
duets together.
Mhm.
I think that's why she also paired Nia and Kalani together because they
Right.
had like the
Mhm.
same, forms.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yep, for
Yeah,
sure.
they both have more like Kalani, Cameron, and Nia are very like not curvy in the way that we use the word curvy because they're not curvy like that.
They're
But I mean, they just
strong.
have
Yeah.
they have a woman's body,
Well,
while the
they're
rest
more
of them have like little girl
kids.
body,
Right.
kids body.
I feel like
Yeah.
Kendall's starting to get the adult body.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bren
she
is-
so
is.
is Cameron though too.
Bren
yeah,
is still-
Cameron and Nia. Too.
Bren's a little tiny.
Yeah.
Right, she
All the
is.
rest of them, Nia, Cameron, and Kalani are have they're
It's
teenagers.
insanity.
They're women. They have. I feel like the embarrassed like coach trying to teach like sex ed in school.
Right.
I'm like dancing around trying not to use certain words.
Yes.
But,
Thank you for the sound effect.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
like, ooh.
but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You're my
And the
favorite,
other ones
Jen.
are still, like little kids. So that's why they paired well together, Nia and Kalani.
I feel like it's weird because like I'll go back and like watch the episodes on Netflix of them when they were like 8 years old, and I'm like,
Aw.
what the heck happened? Like, they're
Don't
so
grow
good.
up. Please don't grow up.
Yeah.
So emotional. I feel like a proud mom.
Yeah.
Yes, I know they're so adorable when you see them.
They are.
So what do you guys think? So what ends up happening is that Lorianne is watching Nia and Kalani, and then of course decides to pull out Nia and just throw Cameron in there. What do you
I
guys think
kind of
about that?
knew, didn't you, from the beginning? Like, I was like, oh gosh, she's trying to dance around it as well. L'Oreal, like, no, I'm just figuring this out. And she's just like, this isn't happening. This just can't work. And then she's just, her mind's just racing. And she's just like, Cameron, she's like the next. And to be fair, like, Cameron did just, I don't know, fit it a lot better. Although I really wanted Nia to still be in it.
Yeah.
So it's like, can we, like, make it so they can all, like, have another duet, maybe? I don't know.
A trio?
A trio?
Yeah.
Well, Lorian kept using the word polite, and that's a really great way to kind of describe Nia, because she's almost polite to a fault, I think, sometimes. In that, like, sometimes in a dance, like, if you have to, like, fake push someone, like, Nia's a little bit, you know, I don't want to...
Like, gentle?
She's gentle, yeah.
I also think the other thing is that Lauren seems to be picking favorites, kind of, when
I
it
would say
comes
that
to
too.
Cameron.
Because she was
I
picking
don't
a
know if
lot on
anyone else
Nia.
sees it.
This episode, she was picking a lot on Nia and saying that she wasn't strong enough for the part. Like, are you strong? Do you have what it takes? And stuff. And I was like, dang, like, she's only been dancing. She only knows like the first 8 counts, and you're already like trying to take her out.
Yeah.
So I feel like
I think she started picking on her a little bit last week too. She just started like the nitpicking on
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of when we were talking about that, we rarely see Nia and Kalani doing duets together or like dance together on stage besides in group dances. C Cramblins says Nia and Kalani had a duet together before that was choreographed by Debbie Allen, which I
remember when they went that episode where they went to Debbie Allen's and but did they have a duet on that episode? I guess so.
Yeah,
That's what C
yeah.
Cramblins is telling us. I believe our fans. So
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
And then in the group dance, they're doing Contagious.
This is my favorite. I loved it so much.
I liked it
Seriously,
a lot.
like I had to watch it again because it was
me
so
too.
good.
I went back. I was like back.
I could
loved
watch it again.
Yeah, it was very pretty.
Yes.
It was definitely. I think it was more their typical style. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I did.
Maybe that's why I got excited because I was just like, it's like I got back to it.
Because it was contemporary. It's what they're known for to win. You know, those contemporary dances are the ones that place, and I loved it too.
I love how they put in that little like plug for Kalani's. Oh, it just happens to have a line of prom dresses.
Oh, yeah.
They all get to like.
I missed that, but that's true. That's right. A little plug there.
Yeah, like they all get to like. They don't all get an opportunity to promote whatever fruit juice they're repping this week or something like that. Like they got to do a little plug for Kalani. So
they were beautiful. If that's
They
her
were.
line, sign me up. I'll get one.
Yeah.
I need a prom to go to. So.
One of you guys out there,
Right.
invite Nichola to your prom.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want to go to prom again.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not really. Well, I want to go to prom and like have like a prom. Like a better prom experience than I did.
Oh,
You're right.
no.
Well, see, in England we try, but I want to go to an American prom because I think you guys do it right. So I feel like I missed out.
Let's switch.
Right.
We'll all go. We'll all go to England and you
Right. Yeah.
can come to.
Sounds
prom.
good.
Did you call it prom, or did you just call it like your like like
End
senior
of year
dance or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we did start to call it prom, and I think now we're like probably up there with proms. But when I, it was a few years ago now, so we were just starting to. Prom was kind of like our thing then, so yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a prom. I'm the only one that's okay. I'm good with, but I'll wear Kalani's dress to like
Right,
the grocery
yeah.
store.
Definitely.
I'll do that.
Oh,
sounds
that's the
cool.
perfect place.
Yeah.
Or
Perfect place.
like a New Year's party.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Or to the gym. I don't know.
Or
Yeah.
just to the gym. There you go.
To the
Genius,
gym.
Karina. Genius.
I know,
You
I
wear
know.
dresses to the gym?
Yeah, all the time. Who doesn't?
Okay. I mean, maybe I should start wearing dresses to the gym.
I think
I was
Yeah.
just say maybe it's a motivation thing.
It's
you
a
know,
trend.
It's like I've got to,
Get a
Get
lot
into
done on the
this.
elliptical.
Get
Yeah.
that trending.
Yeah.
New trend.
Yeah.
Fashion trend.
So, Yeah, so we're doing the Contagion dance. So the girls are going this week to sheer talent dance competition in Las Vegas.
Woo.
And Miss Lorianne Gibson says she does not like Vegas.
I was like, I like Vegas.
I love
Who
Vegas.
doesn't? But obviously Lorianne doesn't.
Vegas,
I've never been.
Vegas is a very divisive
guy.
issue. People either love it or hate
That's
it.
true. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I want to
because
go.
I have my like very specific places I like to go. I don't like to go to the Strip because the Strip is kind of just like drunken frat guys that it's like amateur night, first time drinkers and stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't like the Strip very much, but there's other parts of Vegas, that old Vegas I love. Anyway,
Yeah, that's great.
you guys let me know if you want to hear more about my thoughts on Vegas.
I want to hear more about your thoughts on Vegas, for sure.
I will respond in the comments if you guys have questions about Vegas and where you, just kidding. Feel free, but let's not waste any more of the show's time talking about how much Tamra loves Vegas. So
It's going to be the How Much Tamra Loves Vegas after show.
Right.
oh, I would love that. Please, let's do that.
I love Vegas so, but we'll have to talk about
Yes.
Vegas. Okay, cool.
Abby, by the way, is in Cancun still this week.
Yes.
At this point.
Oh.
They teased though that I think we all know that she's coming back next week. Though they kept teasing
Yes.
it.
Uh-oh.
They
Wait,
did
so
keep
does that
teasing it. They
mean-
said it like 20 times in the episode, and
Yeah.
I was like, wait, does anyone know when Abby's coming back?
Remember Abby?
And Chloe's coming back.
Who's Abby? Question?
Abby?
Yeah, and Chloe's
And
coming
Chloe.
back.
Hey!
That's gonna
I'm
be
so
a fun
excited.
one.
Do you think she's coming back next week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Because,
Did
did
They
Okay.
kind
Previous-
of
they kinda showed her.
previewed a little bit.
Yeah.
Christy was in the preview for
Okay.
next week
Yeah.
as well.
All right.
So.
Right on.
Yes.
I
Love Chloe.
going back to the dresses real quick. So once they get to the competition and they're running the dances, and Camille, Cameron's mom, is like, "Oh, whoops, sorry. By the way, we forgot our dress."
Oh my gosh, how many times does Lorianne say, what was it? Wait for it. Wait for it. And like, I thought she was going to
wait
not
for
stop.
It was in
like-
competition, and then, oh yeah, Cameron.
No, I was like, wait for what?
Right,
Oh.
but she just kept saying it. I was like, it was
Karina's
like a
like,
2
I know,
minute
I
like,
am
you
the next
know.
role.
I was like, did you not watch the episode?
No, I watched the episode, but that was intense. It escalated really quickly.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if she really.
No.
I feel like the I forgot the dress thing was like one of those like producers like
Ooh, yeah.
let's throw in a storyline here. 'Cause
Probably.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think she would actually have done it. And then also too like they're just trying to take all these opportunities to show how Lorianne is like such a hard ass now. Like she's really like riding the girls hard, and she's really trying to step up and just be. And I think it was just like trying to bring out that in Lorianne of showing like how
She's kind of
tough-
like Abby,
tough she is now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
but I still don't think she's like Abby.
right.
No.
I
She
just-
doesn't have the eye when it comes to choreography.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I love her choreography, but like we were saying earlier, I just think it's just in the wrong content.
No,
you know?
I have something to say about that. I think it was choreographed by Gia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I think for sure.
Mhm.
I think the group number was choreographed all by Gia in this episode
Yeah.
because it was a very Abby number,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like up to this point, Lorianne has just choreographed like weird. This isn't a competition number dance.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It was. I thought it was Gia.
That
Mhm.
sucks though because Gia's not getting credit for it.
Right.
Well, I just assumed. Okay, see, I would like to know how the process really goes because I assumed even when Abby's there, Gia's doing the choreography. Abby comes up with like the concept.
I assume it too.
And like Abby comes up with like the concept and maybe like she talks kind of about the roles the girls are gonna play, but Gia does the choreographing, and I figured this was the same. Like Gia's like she's like Lorianne's coming up with the theme and what the style like what's gonna be happening, but Gia actually does the I thought that's what was happening.
oh,
I think so.
I don't know.
you're probably right.
But then there's like okay, so Kendall and Bren's dance, the like 80s Jane Fonda style.
It made me want to
dance.
like get up and dance.
Yeah,
It's just like,
it sure
like,
does.
all the other ones I want to get up and dance, but I was just like, it just had so much energy. I was exhausted.
Maybe I just really like neon, but I liked the outfits.
Right.
I know, I did too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to dress like that for Halloween.
Right.
We're not, okay, Halloween costume idea.
For sure.
That's
Now
what
I
you're gonna
know.
be? You're gonna be that for Halloween?
Yeah, I've already been that for Halloween, which is like, or it's dressed like that for Halloween once, which is kind of keeping me from being like that, for Halloween. We have like videos coming up.
We're gonna have this panel before Halloween, so we could do like our dance moms.
We should totally do that.
Yes.
Okay,
I love that.
idea for for Halloween. We should have everyone tweet out what they want us to wear at Halloween.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
please do. Yes,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Tweet us what you want us to wear.
Yeah. And
Appropriate.
if you guys don't give us any ideas, or if you don't tweet at us, then we'll just we'll go as our favorite Dance Moms number, whatever.
that's a good idea.
There we go.
That'll be fun.
I would love
Yeah.
to do the where all the children go number.
Oh.
Scary. Yeah,
I like that number.
I'd have to think.
Yeah,
I'd have to look back and
think,
think
yeah.
about it. Yeah, because
There's so many dances.
Oh.
Jeopardy music.
There's good ones. There's so many
Jeez.
good ones. I just keep doing the Maddie face.
Yes.
Costume. Just keep doing that.
Right.
That would work too. All right. Anyway, so we go into the competition. Apparently the host guy Alex of at Sheer Talent is like
Abby's
a
friend.
buddy of Abby.
Oh.
So that's I think they probably, a lot of them are, when they come to these competitions. She's come to these competitions for years and years and years and years. I'm sure they know each other very well. But yeah, this guy definitely seemed to feel like he was in Abby's corner.
Oh, yeah. Just a bit.
C. Kremlin says someone should be Abby Lee Miller and someone should be Kathy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
my.
Agreed.
I'd be Kathy, except for she's a Trump supporter, so I can't even pretend. I can't even pretend to be Kathy. Oh, I'll be Macy's mom.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have a picture of Abby and Kathy.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah, look at that.
Yes.
That's fab.
Yes, Jeff.
Yes, Jeff.
Killing
yes,
it.
Jeff. So for the competition,
Oh.
Zooming
Close up.
now face
That's how we're gonna dress.
now face swap.
Nope. Nope.
I
Can't do that on the TriCast.
I'm just throwing out unrealistic expectations. Okay, so going back to the dance competition, so we see what did you guys think of Kendall? What did you guys think of the workout, the Jane Fonda number with Kendall and Bryn and the neon
I
costume?
thought it was cute. Again with the competition worthy thing, I'm just not sure.
I thought it was
but I think
better.
it was.
Yeah.
I do think it was a lot better than past numbers. I think it was better than the Cameron Kalani one.
Yeah, I think
Me
it was
too.
definitely better than the ones that they've done in the past.
Right.
And a lot of the moms were saying how like the workout, like, oh, I don't want my daughter to be doing like sit-ups
Yeah,
and
what
like.
was that all about?
But I actually got it.
I
Like
got
I
it
liked
too,
it when
yeah.
they performed it and stuff. I was like, well, I mean, with the outfits and everything.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
It
sense
does.
to like throw those in there.
Yeah.
So I liked it. It was cute.
They're not dancing, they're working
Yeah.
out. It was like, okay.
I don't know why the moms
Panic.
think that they can have that much say so
Yeah.
in
Like
like the
she told him.
They don't know how to choreo. Like, you're not choreographers.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
so-
either become a dance teacher and
Yeah.
like learn.
And what's so
Yeah.
bad about throwing in some
Yeah, exactly.
sit-ups
Right.
in there, you know?
She
Yeah.
said, I don't care. She like
I don't
really
care
went
what
for
you
them.
think.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even think that was rude.
Like,
I was
slam the
from the
door.
beginning. It's just like, I don't
No.
need to hear your opinion.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm glad that that I was super on Lorian's side for that one. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, I've been in a position where I've choreographed something, and like when people like give you feedback and you know that they don't get what your vision is, it's just
Right.
like, hey man, step
Yeah.
off. I got this. Just
Well, I definitely thought it was better than I thought it was going to be, and I thought the girls looked like they're having fun. They looked
Yeah.
a bit exhausted after that one.
Yeah.
I was exhausted watching it, but you know, they really did give it their good shot. But the funniest was Kendall. She just couldn't. She couldn't not, you know, take like
The wedgie.
Pull out
the,
the
the
wedgie.
wedgie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but seriously, that's so uncomfortable too at the same time because I did gymnastics.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. I get it.
Yeah.
You a lot of times you're like, I'm sure I do that all the time and don't even realize it because it's so just like
You don't
second
realize
nature. I would probably just not even realize. I probably do that walking down the street and don't even realize I'm doing it because you just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't think about it.
You don't
Yeah.
think about it. I don't think Kendall knew what she was doing.
No.
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not.
She was just saving everyone from. Look, she's got a wedgie.
Mhm. And then, so what did you think of Kalani and Cameron's dance?
I was expecting it to be a lot better because when I hear Kalani's name and dancing, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fantastic. Like, this is gonna be unbeatable, and she's gonna win every time because she's Kalani.
Mm-hmm.
But I was let down.
Yeah.
It looked better when they were rehearsing
Yes.
than
I
it
agree.
did on stage.
Right.
But on stage it still looked really difficult. That's what, like, they had to like stay in touch.
Yeah, they
and-
were joined,
Yeah,
basically.
and so I thought that was very difficult. So I applaud them for getting that
Yeah.
done. But it wasn't one of
I
my
agree.
favorites.
I think it looked
Yeah.
better in rehearsal too. Yeah.
I found it was like an awkward watch, even though I thought it was really clever and I liked the costumes and I thought they did the best they could possibly do. I thought it was a bit unfair to put on Cameron and put that much pressure on her and say how, what was it? She screwed up or something? Or she's a
Costume
screw up
thing?
and there was a whole big argument with the mums
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
I think it was like the
Well, let's
timing.
Let's
or
go into
something.
that. So, so she, Kira, Kalani's mom,
Kira.
says that Cameron screwed up the dance, and then Camille, Cameron's mom, is like, "Don't call my daughter a screw up," and then Kira starts in Kira style. She just starts screaming like right away. She just goes from 0 to insane
Yeah.
in like 0.2 seconds. Like she loves to like fly off the handle.
Yes.
So yeah, they have that
It's
little
like Lorianne
Yeah.
2.0 kind of.
Right.
But do you guys think that like it was bad for Kira to blow up? Because I mean, Camille said that she was calling her daughter a screw up. Isn't that different than saying your daughter
You
screwed
screwed up
up,
the
then
dance, yeah.
you're a screw up?
Yeah.
So I
I
thought
think
that was
she was
kind
trying
of
to
Yeah.
backtrack it.
I
a
feel
little
like
bit.
90% of the fights of the moms are like weird semantics like that. Like one person is like, "You called my daughter a liar," and the other person's like, "I didn't. I said that we all agreed we were going to wear red leotards today, and she wore another one. No, that's calling her a liar." It's like it's kind of like a miscommunication that takes up like 90% of their giant blow
It's the
ups.
producer's fault because the producers are like, "Here, say this, say this line written in front of you on my phone or
Yeah.
on the script."
Yeah. We need like a referee like playback of like, yeah, actually you did just she said this. Here's her
That's
saying
probably
it.
what they do. Yeah, no,
rewind it and play
no,
it.
she said this about your kid. What do you have to say in response?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, let's put now go back to the other mom and be like, she said this about your kid. What do you have to say in response? That's probably what they do.
I would love it if someone just came in with some candy and goes, "Hey, do you want to just calm down now?" Like, I don't know, have a tea or some candy. 'Cause
Yes. Hey, okay, so based on what Lockley said in the chat, guess who had the extra costume for Cameron?
Oh,
That's
Oh,
what I was
Kalani?
wondering too.
was
Because
it?
they were her
It-
dresses. Oh. Who?
Oh,
Who had the duet first?
Oh,
Oh,
Nia.
Nia.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That makes total sense.
Yeah,
And also, Lockley once asked, do you all think Nia would have been a better dance partner than
that's a
Cameron?
good question.
That is a good question. I don't think so.
I think so just because Nia has known Kalani for longer than Cameron and has danced with Kalani for longer
Right.
than Cameron. So I think they probably understand each other's dance techniques better, which makes them better dance partners.
That's true.
In the end.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And I think
Yeah.
because another thing was that Cameron's timing. So I feel like Nia's timing is always like good. So I feel like maybe
You're
that
right.
would have helped.
Yeah, and I thought they didn't. Lorianne didn't really give her enough time. Like, if they'd have given her a bit more time, she could have nailed it anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's true.
So before before Camille and Kira's fight even happened, though, that was when Lorianne was in the dressing room telling the girls, like, you guys think you're better than you really are. Like, you think you're better than you really are. Those are harsh words.
That was
is.
harsh.
Yeah.
That's definitely the word for it.
I actually, like, after thinking about that for a little bit, I had to go back. But I actually kind of agree with some of what she was saying in that instance. Because I think being on TV has kind of made them like, oh, we're the best of the best because we're on TV. We're on the show. We're the stars of Dance Moms. That's how people refer to us. So it must, like, the reason we're the stars is because we're the best dancers in the world. And they're, like, they're fantastic dancers. I'm not going to say they're not fantastic dancers because they are. But how many of them are there? 6 in the elite, in the junior elites, and then 2 minis? They're 6 or 8 out of
4 million bajillion
a ton of kids
girls who are
out there dancing.
Yeah.
Girls and boys, yeah. Yep, that's true. And, you know, even when we just see those, like, little clips in between coming back from commercial and stuff, sometimes they'll show, like, other dancers. And that looks amazing, too. Like, this episode especially, when it kind of just showed, like, 2-second little clips of, like, other people on stage at Sheer Talent. It was really, you know, you always get to see, like, wow, everybody's amazing there. I don't know how I would have been a
Everyone's good, not
judge
just one.
of those competitions. I wondered, who commented in the chat room about that Nia had the dress. How did they know that?
Because Holly tweeted saying that she was the one with the extra costume for Cameron.
Good looking out. Good looking
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, chat room.
No, I was going to say, like, with Lorianne, I think they kind of deserved it because of how they've been. Like, they behave so badly. And so they do need...
The moms, mostly.
Yeah, not the kids, but the moms. So, I mean, hence why it's called Dance Moms, but still, you know, they do need a bit of tough love themselves. They are getting a bit ahead of themselves.
But the way the moms act is eventually, if no one watches out, going to rub off on the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Which we don't want to happen. I don't want Kalani to turn into a
Kira.
Little Kira.
little Kira.
Yeah.
I mean, Kira seems great, and I'm sure she has awesome qualities about her, but Kalani should be her own person and not be like her mom.
Yeah. I think you can see little Jill-isms in Kendall. Like
she'll
say these like little asides that are like very Jill things to say.
Yeah,
So like
100%.
you can already see it rubbing off on the kids.
Even if you watch like her little live streams, which I adore Kendall's live streams. She goes live so much. She's a cutie and very good at social media.
Coming from a social media expert. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the judging of the competition. So, they announced the duet winners are, second place goes to Kendall and Bren.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think about that?
I mean,
I think that was fair.
I don't know. I think pretty fair. I don't think it was a first place number.
Yeah. No, it was good, but...
was it a second place number? I wonder. I'm actually kind of surprised they got second.
I'm surprised. Right. Well, that's why I'm surprised. Maybe third place, but yeah. I mean, good for them.
And just to clarify, like I said, what we talked about last week was just that, like, the dances that aren't winning, they're really great dances, but they just don't have enough, like, tricks in them, not enough turns and leaps and, like, just the super high.
That's
like,
true.
It's all about the turns in these competitions, and it's like, when a dance just doesn't, when it has, like, one pirouette in the whole dance, it's kind of like, well, that's not winning.
I want the turns.
You know?
More turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Cameron and Kalani got first. So, good for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have been the opposite. But, like, maybe not second, first.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
Yeah.
It should have been, like, second, third.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Second, third, like, yeah. I hear ya. I can see that. And then they announced the group dance, and Contagious, the group dance, which we all loved,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I loved it.
Absolutely loved
I
it.
love Macy's role in it. That was
Mm.
really cool.
Her dress is amazing.
Yeah, it was just a
agree.
beautiful dance. It was very typical, like Abby Lee style dance. But they got third.
And
I think
love,
it was rigged. I
Right.
honestly think it was rigged.
You think so?
Because
Oh,
Abby-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
and then after Lorianne went and go chase the
Yeah.
the judge because
Fantastic.
it
I
was
loved that.
yeah, Alex, I think it was his name. Like he was a judge and he was the one that said that was friends with Abby Lee. And
So
so
that's
the
not
fact
cool.
that okay,
No
they got third
coincidence.
place when that dance was Abby Lee
So
written
on.
all over
Yeah,
it.
it was a run of shame. Seriously,
Yeah.
he was running.
He was. He was like, I had to go catch the
It was like
airport.
he was
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yep.
you know, I judged
true.
it, and that's my opinion.
And Lorianne
probably-
was like,
That's it.
Lorianne was like, "Don't run away from me like Janet
Yeah.
Jackson did back
Right.
in 1989." She's like,
I remember the time when.
yeah. So, oh, okay. Are you giving us a sign, Jeff? Okay. So yeah, so that was the sheer talent competition in Las Vegas. So yeah, well, the best wins that they've pulled out so far with Lorianne at the helm.
And that's true. Yeah, they're getting there gradually.
What I can't wait for next week. So let's see. So do we have any like any news and gossip, guys? Anybody have anything?
Ooh. Besides what we saw in the promo, not much. But I think Cheryl Burke is gonna be on the show soon. Oh, which speaking of which, Cheryl Burke is also gonna be on Dancing with the Stars again.
Yeah,
So I guess
saw
that's
that.
yours.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Her partner, I think
Yes.
she's partnered with Terrell Owens, the
She
football
is,
player.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually,
Clench my pearls.
actually, a really good season of Dancing with the Stars coming up. To be honest, if we're
Right.
being honest.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, Frankie Muniz is on it.
Yeah,
Not to
that was
change
pretty
the
cool.
subject completely, but
Oh, yeah.
There was like a lot of people that I was like, meh, not interested. But Frankie Muniz, he's one of that'll be fun to see.
Mhm.
Yes.
And who else did I like on it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrell Owens, I love him. He'd be fun to watch dance, but I don't see him lasting long. So anyway, stick with the dance show, you know.
Right.
So next week we know that Abby's coming back, and
Abby.
yeah, what I can't wait to see next week, and maybe we can kind of talk about predictions here. Is what I can't wait to see is how is
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
thank you. How is Lorianne gonna get the boot? Like if Abby
That's
comes
what I'm
in,
wondering.
yeah, that's what I'm. Is she gonna like bow out gracefully, or the mom's gonna
Oof,
be like,
no.
you know what, thank you, but
There's
is she
two egos.
is she
there.
gonna be like, oh, here's my guess, here's my prediction of how she's gonna be like, guys, you've been great. This has been really fun working with you, but I have to go to Europe with like who, I don't know, Gautier or something like that. Like I don't know who she's gonna have somebody that she's got to go to Europe with. That's what my guess is gonna be.
There you go. She's gonna be Abby.
Yeah, she's gonna like have
She's gonna go full on Abby.
no, I don't mean just like on vacation. I mean she's going to. I'm trying to think of like who currently on tour has like backup dancers.
Lady
like,
Gaga.
Lady Gaga. She's gonna be
Right.
like, I gotta go to Europe with Lady Gaga for this tour or something
Yes,
like that.
definitely.
Oh, another name. Celebrity name.
But I saw in the previews, you know, that there's like a mutiny. They're like running out of there because Abby's back. So
yeah, no, I saw
I'm
that
like,
too.
oh my goodness. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
that'll be
it's
exciting.
gonna be kind of a spoiler alert, but not really because it's been all over social media.
Mhm.
It's gonna be, I think I said this a couple weeks ago. The little ones plus Bryn and Macy, and then it's gonna be the older ones are gonna go with Cheryl Burke.
So you think that this
Oh.
is the last episode of Abby being there?
No, Abby's gonna stay in the show.
Yeah.
Good.
Abby's back. To
I mean,
stay.
we're here to spoil, so yeah. So okay, so the little ones will go with. So the little ones will stay with Abby next week, and the older ones. Do you think Cheryl Burke will be in next week's episode?
Possibly, I hope so. Changes are coming.
I don't think Lorianne's gonna go out without a fight. I think
I'm curious.
You know, I think that she's definitely gonna make her presence known again.
Yeah.
You know.
Good. I like Lorianne. I like having her around. I don't care if the girls aren't winning. I have more fun
I like
with
her
Lorianne.
hands.
Yeah. I love her style. She looked so
Yeah.
great this week. I loved her style this week. Very casual but still hip.
Mhm.
I want to take
Very
a cue
cool.
from her.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else we have to say about this week's episode, guys, before we wrap up?
No. I'm excited to see what's happening.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
Awesome.
Bunch of other exciting stuff
Yeah.
Yeah.
to bring up is this
Oh, right.
redirection.
Yeah, let's talk about this. So you guys are AfterBuzz watchers. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for tuning in week after week. We have a lot
Thank
of
you.
super exciting things coming up at AfterBuzz TV. We are
we
going
do.
to make it a lot easier for you, the fans, to find what you are looking for. So if you are especially into reality competitions, we're going to make it a lot easier for you to find other AfterBuzz shows for reality competitions. And whatever genre,
drama.
if you're into wrestling or sports or dramas or whatever it is that you're into, we're here to cater the network to your needs. So look out for a lot of really exciting changes on the horizon here at AfterBuzz.
We also have a newsletter that just got sent out and a new show with Megan Stecker, who you all may know from shows such as she did Total Bellas tonight, and she's on Real Housewives shows.
Awesome. Right on.
Yeah,
Cool.
exciting stuff.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.